Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to One Piece episodes 358, 359, and 360. Damn, these episodes were lit. And very literally lit because Sanji went absolute Super Saiyan against Absalom, who wanted to get married to Nami, but thankfully that never happened because of Sanji's um, appearance. Like, he came to the wedding ceremony just in time to stop him from kissing Nami and officially being married to her. So poor Nami is still unconscious and been an absolute victim to this forced marriage case. So Sanji came to the rescue and he was absolutely furious. And damn, we have never seen Sanji this pissed off before, like before this arc started. So it was like he's on a whole other level now, like, because he's got flames all around him. It's not just his leg anymore that's in flames. It's now all over his body, and I think it's an anger trigger because it seems to only activate when he's really angry. I don't know if that's a comedic effect or if it's just like what happens in terms of his skills, or if he can just do it out of will. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it just seems like it triggers whenever he's like really pissed off. Um, Anyway, so an Absalom, tricky bastard. So he used his invisibility ability against Sanji, but Sanji at the beginning, he actually was in the upper hand. He kicked Absalom so many times. Even when Absalom turned invisible, Sanji was eventually able to like find out where he was. So Sanji's a badass. Whenever he uses abilities, I think Sanji has some of the best abilities, because I do like kicks and I do like fire based abilities as well. I don't like his personality one bit. I'll be honest with you, sometimes Sanji makes me cringe when he's so pervy. Um, but apart from his personality, I do like that his abilities are just awesome. So I'm not hating or anything. I'm just saying, like, Sanji's not really one of my favorites. Somewhat down there. Anyway, so Absalom, he really found it hard at the beginning, particularly to try to wreck Sanji, because he just thought, how the hell did this guy not get like a general zombie if he's so skilled like this? Well, that's because his picture has a face of was completely distorted. The face in his picture, in his bounty. So that's why you don't recognize him in that bounty picture. So yeah, so Absalom, oh my god, he was actually like a proper experiment, literally a Frankenstein, in the sense that um Hogback did like so many experiments, transplants of like different animal parts on him. So he had a really muscly what's the word for it? He had muscles basically, and he had abs, so he had a lot of strength in him, and he managed to like really beat up Sanji because he had to hold onto Nami. But what really frustrated me though is that he could still use his legs even if he's holding someone. Like, bruh, you're not using your upper body. You use your lower body, if anything, to fight. So really, he could have just like kicked anywhere and everywhere just to see where he is whilst he's holding on to Nami. Um, like, she can't be heavy or anything. Like, come on. So like, I just found that kind of stupid how he was taking all these kicks to the face and to the body and just allowing himself to get beaten up so badly. Um, I don't know what it is. Sometimes that Sanji just makes the most stupid decisions. Like, for example, in the Water 7 fight, he just allowed Khalifa to beat the shit out of him, and I was like, bruh, she's going to kill you. She's planning to kill you. Fight her. Like, forget about politics, but oh, she's a woman. bruh, if she's trying to kill you, she's she's not exactly like holding back, is she? So, you know, and Absalom was a guy, so it shouldn't have been a problem. So anyway, this is like regardless of gender. I don't like how like people say, like, oh, she's a woman, I don't wanna like beer up. I mean, that's courtesy, obviously, and I love it when a gentleman is um part of courtesy, but that's kind of sexist as well, like completely underestimating her like that. Anyway, enough about like that Wood 7 fight, if you can even call it a fight. Anyway, so the Absalom fight, so basically Absalom beat the shit out of Sanji. Thing is, right, Nami's life is in danger, so you really need to forget about your politics and you stop thinking about yourself and your own pride or whatever. You do need to protect Nami at all costs. That was the original plan. So if you get beaten up, then who the hell is going to protect Nami if you're beaten up? That's what I was thinking throughout that that last section. So, but apart from that though, that fight was lit. And then the Usopp versus Perona fight, god man, that that just felt like a Scooby Doo chase at the very beginning when Usopp was getting chased after BEARSY and Usopp was chasing after Perona, and we found out at the end that actually Perona, she used a ghost that basically looked like her. It's like astral projection in the sense that she had her thoughts and feelings, but it was a different body. It was her spiritual body that she used. So it's really interesting that she can do a form of astral projection. That was quite a shock. And oh my god, oh, Usopp is so clever. Oh my god, he was an absolute badass in his fight against Perona. I just absolutely love that fight. And like, because he's so clever, he used Sogeking because he did get himself really beat up because of Perona's size manipulation ability, and she's turned out to just be a ghost, but still, like, she tried to like threaten him by trying to like squish his heart, but that turned out to be a bluff because she's just see-through, you know, like she can't do physical things like that. So so that's a good thing that she couldn't actually do that. But it just poses problems because if she's see-through, then she basically cannot get hit. Um, but before she was able to get hit, so Usopp, he used his memories of the previous fight he had with Perona at the room, and he thought like she seemed so scared. Like, so what was the weakness back then? And he figured out that at the room, her real body is actually in the room. So he used his explosives to destroy her whole room in order to like basically wake up the real body and defeat the real body to get rid of the astral projection. So that was a really, really, really clever thinking. Like, oh my god, I had no idea she was using astral projection, but it does make sense. Wow. Quite. I get shocked every time Usopp does something. He's so clever. He seems so much like a coward, and people always like say like, oh, he's such a crap character. It's always like a coward. Well, he does some very badass things, let me tell you. Like, out of everyone, he has some of the most badass moments, and he doesn't even have any powers. And yeah, he's a skilled marksman. He has so much different types of weapons and gadgets in his arsenal. He's just a badass, especially when he went into Sogeking mode. Like, oh my god, I love his alter ego. I love that he uses his alter ego because he's trying to hide his cowardly human-like personality by using Sogeking to make himself brave and logical again, to figure out what's really going wrong, you know, in this fight, figure out uh, the the villain's weakness. So yeah, Luffy was fighting against Moria, and he was getting his ass beat because of these bats, which were just mainly annoying. But now I think things are getting serious now. He was able to hit Moria, so yeah, some lit fights. So what what you think of these episodes. Let me know and stay tuned for more.